Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. As some of you guys know who've been following my website or on my Facebook page, my internet was down for a little bit. For, I would say, a solid day, day and a half, I had no internet access, so there was a time where I actually missed the post, but I think I more than made up for it. I actually wrote a couple extra articles this week. I'll get into that a little bit later, but I did combine the topics in this video so that you guys don't have to hear me talk about the same movie over and over again. So for your own sanity and mine, I will combine these topics. Kicking off the week, though, we do have a brand new poster of John Wick straight from Fantastic Fest. Now, this movie seems to be getting really, really amazing reviews. Everything I've seen so far, I try not to read the reviews like directly, but the word of mouth, people are just excited about this movie, and I'm really excited for it too. I'm really glad that the wait is not going to be too long for it. I feel like Keanu Reeves is a great person to be in this role, and he's had some movies that are hit or miss, but this one seems to be one that's striking a chord with a lot of people. So hopefully we'll be able to see it soon. And of course, I want you guys to sound off in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the film and whether you guys are excited for it as well. All right, another movie that I was skeptical of in the beginning, but I'm really, really surprised at how they've progressed is Rise of the Legend. Now, we had a trailer and a behind-the-scenes video for this film. The trailer looks amazing. Words can't even express how excited I am about this movie. It's just ridiculous. The action, the choreography, the style, everything seems to be done really well. Eddie Peng seems to know exactly how he wants to take Fei-hung and make it his own, which is very, very good. I'm glad that it's not like a copycat movie. On the flip side, you guys need to check out the behind the scenes video as well. You'll see the actors and actresses just giving it their absolute all. It's insane. Some of these training regiments that these people go through for these films, it's really, really intense. And a lot of times we forget that because you see the film and you see how flawless and seamless the action is. But it takes a lot of flexibility, a lot of speed, a lot of just practice to get that well. And so I'm really glad that they're showing everything behind the scenes, that you know that these people aren't just kind of doing fancy camera tricks and getting around the choreography. They're really putting the effort into it, and I can definitely respect that. So if you guys want to see something really, really good, be sure to check out that trailer as well as the behind the scenes video. All right, now I know a lot of you guys, including myself, are excited about Kung Fu Jungle. Well, we definitely had some news about the film this week. We had some brand new posters as well as a featurette again. They're really, really pushing the villain. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but they're pushing him quite a bit in this movie, especially because he's known for his comedic roles. I believe he's in The Iceman Cometh as well, but I have not seen that movie yet. But I believe he's actually maybe the villain in that one too, if I remember right. My memory is just, it's gone right now. I'm sorry. But anyways, the film looks amazing. I'm really excited for it. You know, I've kind of expressed my concern about the 3D and the wire effects, but the more I watch it, the more I feel like it's not going to be that prominent of an aspect, and I'm thinking that is going to be a really solid film. But there's tons of images, brand new posters, things like that that you guys can check out on the website, which I'll leave links down in the bottom as always if you guys want to check those out. All right, next up, I've got a trailer that's really, really weird to me, at least. It was Sifu versus Vampire, and it's got Yuen Biao, or Yuen, I guess, depending on how you pronounce it, playing kind of the classic vampire hunting master role. And this movie is kind of the polar opposite of Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis took the Mr. Vampire franchise, the story, the setting, and everything, and made it a lot darker, a lot more gritty and raw. And this is a movie that's going to take it in the complete opposite direction. It's got the comedy. It looks like it's going to have a good portion of the martial arts, but I still don't know how the comedy can be hit or miss sometimes. So I don't know if it's going to rub me the wrong way or not. But it looks like a movie that's going to pay more, I guess, homage more to the original films and the way that they were made, but it also gives you a perspective as to how times have changed. And I'm not saying that trying to sound negative, like, oh look, we're so much better now than we were before. No, that's not the point. The point is that if you strictly take something that was good and popular, you know, from the 80s or early 90s and put it into today's industry, it looks different, it feels different, and this one feels more like it was pulled straight out of, you know, like an early 90s film, which may not be a bad thing. It's just really, really interesting because you really don't stop and look and say, hey, look how far we've come, or look at how things have changed. You know, a lot of times we just look at the the better days, you know, the choreography was like this or the cameras were like that, and we don't really look at it. If somebody had made a film like shot for shot the way they did in the 90s, how it would feel and how it would be different to today's audience. So I don't know how good this one's going to be, but I'm going to keep it on my radar, and hopefully we'll be able to see what it is all about here very soon. I think it comes out next month, so it's not too long of a wait before we can check it out. All right, and lastly, and again, I know this feels like it's really, really short, but Rise of the Legend had 2 articles, Kung Fu Jungle had 2 articles, so it's just kind of like I'm condensing everything. But I did do a review for Swelter. Now, this movie was very, very different for me. I thought it was going to be something that went one direction, and it went a completely different direction, but I hope you guys give my review a look, especially if you are a hardcore like Jay say, bleh, I can't talk. Especially if you guys are a hardcore JCVD fan, then I think you guys should definitely give it a read. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong perspective. But it's always good to have different input, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, my review is the definitive review, and it's the only one that you guys should read. No, of course not. Who am I to say that? But the thing is, I hope that you guys read it and get an idea of, like, if you came to me, like if you walked up on the street and came to me and said, Kelly, should I buy this movie? I would tell you yes, no, or, you know, give it a shot. And that's exactly what I try to do with these. So give it a read. Let me know what you guys think. And I guess that's really it for the whole week. It feels like a lot of stuff has happened. I know some of you guys were asking whether I'd be doing more articles. I'm going to try and sit down and do like a legit blog, I guess, about kind of what's going on behind the scenes so that you guys can know how the websites run and how I kind of do things. But as of right now, I will definitely try to give you guys more content. I don't know how possible it's going to be, but I'm going to do my best to give you guys the best, most unique content that I can. But yeah, I'm going to shoot for maybe 2 articles a day. I can't promise that. It's going to depend on how much content is out there that I can find, as well as how I can fit it into my workday. But anyways, that's an entirely different video for an entirely different day, and I got to figure out how I'm going to shoot that and everything like that. So anyways, guys, you guys are awesome. I think I just hit 200 subscribers for this channel, which is insane to me. I don't know how you guys even tolerate watching me ramble on for minutes on end, but I really do appreciate it. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this, and I love sharing this news, and that's why I make these videos week after week. And I like seeing you guys get excited about stuff, or I like hearing different perspectives about movies that maybe I wasn't as excited about, or maybe movies that I am excited about and I'm like, oh, these people don't like this movie, I wonder why. So it's really fun to interact with you guys, and I know I'm really bad about that. I'm going to try and be better about being more social, but I do read all the comments, and I do appreciate everything that you guys do, and you guys are just truly awesome. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know compared to a lot of other channels, 200 isn't anything, but to know that 200 people appreciate I guess what I do, it means a lot, and I really do appreciate it, and you guys are awesome. So I'm gonna stop now before I get too rambly, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do enjoy it, and hopefully next week is gonna be a little less crazy for me. That would be great. But anyways, hopefully you guys have an awesome weekend. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.